One of my biggest failures, and this is one I keep right over there. You can't see it. It is kind of tucked behind right now because I don't have a spot for it. But my wife used to cosplay. When I met her, she was cosplaying more than I was. She was doing a League of Legends character called Star Guardian Lux. And she was really excited to get this cosplay done for, I can't remember the convention. It's not around anymore, but either or. She was super excited. She built the cosplay, and she asked me, because my big thing at the time was doing props. She wanted me to do Star Guardian Lux's staff. So the staff, if you're not a League of Legends fan, is a big long pole, and on either end it has a star, and it has sort of a symbol, and it has like angel wings coming out of the sides on both ends. And she asked me, can I build that? And I said, sure, of course I can. This will be no problem. Final last words. Yeah, it was a giant pain in the ass. Basically what my vision of it and what her vision was were very different. She wanted things like lights. She wanted it to have a certain design to it. She wanted to use certain materials, not the materials I wanted to use. And I vividly remember the night before the con, I finished the staff and I was so happy with it. Looking at it now, it is a ton of problems, but I was so happy with it. And I remember I was in the living room. I'd finished working on it. I walked into the bedroom where she was gaming, and I showed her the staff. And she said, rightfully, it looks terrible. I hate it. And I was devastated. And I said, why? And she said, I can tell you rushed it. And I did. I rushed it so much. I used Warbler on it, and the Warbler there was holes in the Warbler. The wings looked terrible. I then spent the whole night remaking that staff from scratch. And even when I was finished in the morning, it still didn't look that great. But it was better. And it is something that she hasn't worn that cosplay since. But I have kept that staff as a reminder to myself of do not rush. Because there's nobody in the end that's going to be happy with it. I'm not going to be happy with it, especially if it's something that's my own cosplay. If it's for someone else, they're not going to be happy. They may say they're cool with it just to be nice. But in the end, we're all going to know that I rushed. So take your time. Don't wait until the last minute to do stuff. Some people do well with it. My wife is very big on, she likes waiting. She loves that pressure of time crunch. I can't do it. I hate it. So anybody that asks me, take your time, enjoy the process, don't rush. The last thing, we're going to kind of combine two of them, and that is just bad technique.